Namaskar, welcome back. Still tuned into Market Sense right here on. But pull up the stock then of Accor Education. We've got the management joining in. Anshul Sonak is the president of the company, joins in live from Mumbai to take us through what the revenue growth prospects are for the company. Thanks very much, Mr. Sonak, for joining in on the show. If you could start off by taking us through the tie-up that you recently had with Texas Instruments and what exactly it entails.
Sure. Good morning, guys. So as you know, last year our revenue figure was 1091 crore, and we are looking at a very stellar performance this year, which will be through various engines, one engine being like a new tie-ups which we are doing. Texas Instruments and Core have come together to offer a very innovative maths and science solution for a K-12 segment in India, whereby Texas Instruments, which is a world leader in math science hardware infrastructure, that coupled with Core's professional development expertise along with the content expertise, we are bundling all our strengths together to go to the larger private schools in India and then to a larger set of schools to offer innovative ways of teaching maths and science in a school.
Right, and could you share...
So that will be one...
Sorry, go ahead, you were saying something.
Yeah, so that will be one new engine for us going forward. Also, this year we have done a big acquisition in UK, which is through IT and Mark. So that will contribute to the revenue new growth, besides our organic growth of around 15%. And as you know, our India story is now very, very robust. Last year and last 9 months, we have created an order book of around 600 crore. So that will get translated into a revenue of approximately around 130 crore in this financial year. So all these four factors put together, we believe will be driving a growth of at least 30 to 35% for us this year.
Right, but Anshul, we'll just come back to your UK acquisition in just a moment, but if you could share any targets that you've set up from the tie-up that you've done with Texas Instruments.
Sure. So from a target standpoint, this is a very new and innovative concept, so we are still working on the numbers per se, but what we believe is for the premium private schools and the larger CBSE set of schools, that's the market we want to really hit. And now the school academic year starts from April 2012. So from that standpoint, we are not really revealing the number goal for 2012-2013 because the number will get affected in next financial year.
Right, just to go back to the tie-up with Texas Instruments, if you could just tell us what kind of financial arrangement you have. Will it be royalty-based payments or is it profit sharing?
It will be more of a technology transfer price based. So they will get a share on the technology piece, which will get sold to a school as a part of a bundle, while Core will retain the revenues from the content and teacher training side of it.
Right, and Anshul, as far as the your deal pipeline goes, you had an order book of roughly 1,100 crores in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter. If you could tell us how it has progressed in the September quarter.
All right. So this 1100 quarter two of our year normally is a time where our funnel progresses, while the actual deals get started, at least in India, also in US, it gets closed in the last quarter of the government year. So in India, the last quarter will be January, February, March. So we have some substantial progress in a funnel in that sense. I can't reveal the name of a client where we are working on from a large account standpoint, but we are really working aggressively to get at least 20 to 25% growth in our funnel and order book.
Right, and if you could, Anshul, give us an indication as to how margins are likely to shape up for FY12?
Yeah, so our business mix, if you really see, is a healthy combination of a government business in India plus our international business in US and UK, which roughly results into 35 to 40% EBITDA margin. We believe we will be able to sustain on that and yet accelerate our government programs.
Right, and if you could, you did mention the UK acquisition a little earlier. If you could give us a sense of how the integration with IT and Mark has been going, and also by when you expect the acquisition to start bringing in revenues.
Yeah, so on the integration process, right now we are already full-fledgedly into really taking that UK integration, whereby we suddenly get an access to around 2,000 odd schools. So on those 2,000 school base of IT and Mark, we are offering Core's own services and solutions. So that is the new, I would say, growth engine which we are going to see in UK. Now from the margin and from a financial standpoint, this financial year we believe it will contribute to around 130 crore.
Right, and also with respect to your order
projected pipeline, yeah.
Your order pipeline in the US, given the kind of financial turmoil that it's facing, are there any revenue implications for your company? Has there been any impact whatsoever?
Honestly, no. You'll be surprised. Most of our revenues are on those areas which doesn't get affected by the government spending cuts. So normally in US, the government spending cuts are happening more in the manpower side of it, the teacher services and so on and so forth. While we have our own products and solutions which actually absorb that, and then we can provide them the manpower consultancy and manpower services. So in a way, we will be positively affected by that. Plus our other software services which we offer in the US market will not be affected by it.
All right, Anshul, Ronak, thanks very much for coming in on the show and walking us through your company's.
Take a quick break on that note, but on the